is good, yo? It's your boy Ty back here with another video, and in this video today, we're going to be helping every single My Team player out. Now, that's whether you have all the MT in the world. I'm going to be telling you who you should spend your MT on if you have like 1 million MT, or if you're looking for a player around 5,000 MT. I'm going to be talking about that as well. So, starting at 1,000, working our way up to our max, we're going to be giving you the best player for their specific value. Now, before we dive any further into that today, guys, if you are new to my channel and have not yet, make sure to smash that subscribe button as we're on the road towards 100,000 subscribers. Every subscriber matters. Look, man, it's been a long road to 100K, so I do really appreciate every new subscriber more than you guys know. And if you are subscribed, guys, I really do appreciate and thank every single one of you. So starting out at 1,000 MT, is it even a question who we're plugging in? It's Danny Avdia, and it's not close. This card is a competitive type level point guard in my team. And don't let anybody else fool you. Don't just think, oh, just because DBG says it doesn't mean anything. No, DBG is right on this card. Now, one thing, I don't know if you'll be able to get any for bids, but look, if you can find some here that you can get for, 1,000 bid, you might be able to. You might be able to sneak 1,000 bid on a couple of them and really get one for that 1,000 price. Otherwise, if you spend enough time on the filter, you can definitely get him for 1,000 MT, and that's where we're starting off today. One of the best players on this entire list, probably the best player up to at least the 20K price point, is gonna be Danny Avdia. Now, coming up next for 3,000 MT, we're going to plug in the cum bucket Jonathan Caminga. Again, another guy that I am a pretty big fan of if you do need a small forward in my team is Jonathan Caminga. 2,900 right now, 6'9" or 6'8", can do it all. 89 3-ball, 97 driving dunk, 86 ball handle. Really didn't go over to any of Avdia's stats, but look, watch the gameplay because his stats don't tell the story. But with Caminga, they kind of do, right? Good defender, knockdown in the catch and shoot situation. You really can't do any wrong when you talk about Jonathan Caminga here at the 3,000 price point. Now at the 5,000 price point, we're going to plug in a guy that's pretty similar to him in Josh Smith. Now, why am I plugging in Josh Smith? It's just he's a different option and he's a little more expensive. Now, straight up, I do think Jonathan Caminga is better than Josh Smith, but hear me out, okay? Josh Smith is still really good in my team. 6'9", good 3-ball, defensively lights out, badge-wise, really solid as well. It's one of those things, guys. You can talk about Boris Diaw if you want. He's another option for this price, but they're all the same position. So Boris Diaw, Josh Smith, and the cum bucket. Plug them all in there together. How I'd rank them: the cum bucket number one, probably Boris Diaw number two, but Josh Smith is the most expensive. That's why I did come in at that 5K price point. So that's every bit under 10K. Now we're going to go to our 10,000 MT player, and we're going to plug in Pink Diamond RJ Barrett. A card I still do like. I like it more on current gen than next gen, but 8,000 MT, these are snipes. Like, this is one of those things, like, I don't really snipe too often, but I'm telling y'all do snipe, you can make some decent MT. I spent, 1 minute on that filter, and look, I don't know why everybody's putting these RJ Barretts up for freakishly cheap right now, but you can really come up on them, right? RJ's consistently going to go for about 8,000 MT. And so it's one of those things, guys. Look, I just got all of these for basically less than 5,000 MT. And so I'm just going to put one at a time up for 8,000. But RJ Barrett's a card I definitely am a pretty big fan of. A card that I've used on my No Money Spent for quite some time. And I've had some pretty good success with him overall, I would say. A card does have the Rudy base, really solid defender in general. And again, if you can get him for 8,000 MT, which I think you will be able to, you're getting a really solid shooting guard in my team. 20,000 price point. I know we're hopping up to 20K, but I have to. And this card goes for a little more than 20K. He started at 20K when I really came up with this list, and he's just went up since then. And I'm guessing he's just gonna keep going up. That's Galaxy Opal Jack Sigma. When I say he's gonna keep going up, it's not like it's a bad thing, because in my opinion, he's worth the price. So again, when I first made this video, he was like 20,000. Now he's up to 27,000. But again, slated in here at my 20,000 price point. Big fan of Jack Sigma. Honestly, guys, he's in my no money spent lineup, so you know I'm not just saying things for just to hype the card up. I like this card. He's played well for me. I mean, you can see, I mean, this isn't, it says only one game because I'm pretty sure that's the only game I haven't gotten equipped, but I'm a pretty big fan in general of the Galaxy Opal Jack Sigma. 30,000 price point. I know Jack Sigma was kind of already there, but we're plugging in Galaxy Opal D'Angelo Russell. If you want to argue this one, all I'm going to say, and I'm going to leave it at this, is you've got to watch the No Money Spent Squad series. If you do not think D'Angelo Russell is good in my team, or if you don't think, you know, he's worth this price, or whatever you guys want to think about the card, all I can sit there and say is you guys have to watch the No Money Spent Squad. This card absolutely fries my opposition nearly every single game. I'm in love with it. Offensively, defensively, it doesn't matter. This card is the whole package. It's 6'5". At that point guard position. 40,000 MT. We're going to plug in two separate guys. The first guy is Galaxy Opal Kaz Russell. This one's for 33,000. So pretty cheap here. Obviously under 40,000 you can get Kaz Russell. The other guy is also under 40,000, about right around the 35 price point, and that's Jonathan Isaac. I think these two guys are both really good for their specific prices, and I think they can take you places. Now try to get one badged up because they've been out a while, so you might have to spend upwards right around 40k to get the right one for you. But again, if you do spend that little bit more of MT, you should be able to find the one you ultimately are looking for. Now for 50,000 MT, there's one guy that really pops to my mind, and it's Jermaine O'Neal. Now I know we've got a lot of power forwards, right? Dino Raja. He's going to give him an honorable mention on this list because if you guys want to run Dino, do what you got to do. I like this card. I'm just throwing it out there. I like Dino. Now, I personally prefer Jermaine O'Neal to Dino just because I feel like he gives you more. Now, similar to a guy that we talked about earlier in Jack Sigma, it's just they're a little bit different. Jack Sigma is a little better shooter, a little better release. Jermaine's going to move a little bit better, but I think they're both absolutely worth their price. Now, Jermaine is every bit of 50,000 MT. It's not like his price has went down at all, but I still like him. I mean, if you can get one, this one is a little bit badged up. 52,000. I think you're looking at a really solid card. 6'11", just great offensively. Defensively can hold it down for you in a card I definitely recommend to you guys. Now, if you do have a little bit more MT to spend and want a power forward, I like this guy too. Another power forward. This one's for 75,000 MT. Plug in Galaxy Opal Dave Robinson. A card that's longevity has been really solid in my team right now. And he's a little over 75, but a card I picked up on my No Money Spent account today, and I'm a big fan of him. 81,000 MT for David Robinson. A 7'1", can play power forward, can play center if you want. So if you want to play him at center, do what you got to do. But again, very solid all the way around. I can't really sit here and say he's got flaws because he doesn't. Can't really handle the ball too well, but the card is basically perfect. 100,000 MT up next. And is there any debate who this one belongs to? Because personally, I don't think so. I think it's Draymond Green by a wide margin for the best player under 100,000 MT. And I don't even think it's particularly close. Now, you guys might want to argue with me and be like, Ty, you're gassing Draymond. Like, he's not this good. Whatever you guys want to say. And that's cool and all. But what I would say is, and recommend you guys to do is do some of your own research, okay? Do some of your own research and tell me that Draymond Green is not the best player by far for his specific price, because I really don't even think it's close. Now, this one has an extra Hall of Fame badge, so that's really what I'm looking at here, and it's limitless, like an extra limitless range on Draymond Green. For a little extra price, I'll take it, I guess. I mean, I like Draymond Green enough. I'll take it, and I'll ultimately go back and sell the one I got. Like, I do like Dre enough. He's going to be on my squad enough, so getting one with Hall of Fame range, hey, I'll take it. So, I mean, I'm just spending a little bit on the auction house, a little bit of time, and we're making some things happen. For the 200,000 price point, it's tough. I think the best card you're going to find around that 200,000 price point is Blake Griffin. Top 5 power forward, in my opinion, if we're not counting reward cards or Shaq, top 3, okay? And that's impressive for a card that can do it all. In my opinion, just a better version of a guy like Jermaine O'Neal. The difference between him and Jermaine is not that large. But I do think it is, measurable, and that's why I do have Blake Griffin here slated for the 200,000 MT mark. 500,000 MT mark, I'm gonna plug in Yao Ming. Now, right now, this one obviously is going for a little bit more, but if you find one at the right time, you can get Yao for right around 500,000 MT, and with that, you're looking at the best center by far and away in the game. a super complete 7'6" giant of a big that can shoot the ball incredibly with an incredible release. I can't overstate that. When I did my Yahoo gameplay, I don't think I greened a lot, but the more you use this card, the more you realize his release is really like that. Incredible release. Obviously a card that I can get busy with. Now, that's the 500k mark. If you have any amount of MT in the game right now, there's two guys you can go with. The first guy I'm going to talk about is Michael Jordan. Okay, obviously a mil for a base MJ, which seems like, okay, that's quite a bit. But my thing is this: if you're on current gen, especially the best card in the game, next gen top 2. Okay, if you are on next gen, I would recommend buying this card right here in Luka Doncic, a way cheaper option that I think is just as good at that point guard position if you are on next gen. Now, if you guys are wondering, Ty, why are you not talking about Big Shaq? Well, I don't think Shaq fits any of these. I think for you guys, the most important thing is having a really good point guard. You got Luka Doncic, you got Michael Jordan. Shaq is the best power forward in the game, but I said it, power forward. And for 2 million, guys, he's definitely not worth that. And again, if I had 2 million MT, I would get both MJ and Luka instead of Big Shaq. So that's just kind of my opinion on things. Shaq's not worth his price, whereas Luka and MJ both are. That's going to wrap it up for this video, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Hopefully this can help you out no matter where you guys are at and as far as the My Team grind is concerned, guys. I love y'all, man. It's going to wrap it up for my video. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new, man. And I hope each and every one of y'all have a blessed day.